Psych.
That's right. Good. No need for you to go just yet. It's been a long time, Snake.
Oh god, John Woo that shit again. Oh shit.
Let it go, my son. I'm not here to fight. Or should I call you brother?
What?
It's over. Time for you to put aside the gun and live. It all began with a bunch of old fools. Now, they've all passed away. Their era of folly is over. I'm the only one left, and soon I'll be gone too.
How can you still be alive?
That body, liquid burned on the Volta, wasn't mine. That was the body of a clone. Solidus. He was a perfect clone. Zero and the proxy AIs that came after him were convinced that Solidus was me. I was implanted with nanomachines, kept in a state of eternal sleep by JD and the proxy AI. They had me sealed away completely, not only my physical body, but my will too. The technology was similar to what they used to restrain the B&B members you encountered. For me to wake again, the system had to be destroyed, one way or another. Ocelot and Eva wanted two things: to bring me back to life, and to end the Patriots. That meant destroying the AI and killing the man, JD and Zero. Right before you uploaded the virus into GW, the way to JD was opened, but only through the physical manifestation of GW. That's when we finally learned the location of this man, Zero. For me, and for them, for Naomi, nothing was more important. And it was for that they put their grand scheme into motion. Eva stole my body from them, and reconstructed it by replacing the missing parts with pieces from liquid and solidus. And Ocelot, in order to fool the system, used nanomachines and psychotherapy to transplant Liquid's personality onto his own. He used hypnotic suggestion to turn himself into Liquid's mental doppelganger. For all our advances in nanotechnology, information and genetic control, they've never managed to control people at will, let alone turn one person totally into another. Under certain conditions, someone can be made to play a specific role. Act like someone else. Cats do love to play as snakes. It all started with him. Zero. Zero grew old, and by the end his Patriots were being run by a network without shape or form.
What do you mean, without shape or form?
The proxies were only one small part of the vast cycle that Zero created. The corporations, for-profits, and research institutions that comprise the military-industrial complex were part of it too. They operated on budgets automatically allotted to them by the proxies. Accounts maintained by the Patriots. The network covered everything from weapons R&D and investment to production and marketing. It encompassed the people, the companies, even the laws that protect them. Politics and economics became nothing more than iterations of the same oppressively uniform system. I don't think anyone realized that it was all a setup, a mere set of norms. The Patriots were those norms, a neural network reduced to its simplest form. That's what they really represented. Uniformity without individual will, without change. But then one day, those norms suddenly deviated from that pattern and underwent a mutation. It was like the birth of a new life form. The system found a new way to propagate itself. War. The norms the Patriots had crafted for their unified state quickly became dependent on a single business, the war economy. Meanwhile, the political cause of creating a cleaner, safer battlefield provided a convenient catalyst. By then, the system was no longer being steered by Zero's will, or anyone else's. It was then that the norms, manifested as AIs, the inheritors of Zero's will, began to reproduce and take on a life of their own. Zero's original intent was to carry on the boss's will and establish a unified world state, an inside world. But his successors failed to carry on his will. Eventually, JD became the very age itself, propagating its will as it pleased, and this age chose to act through economics instead of nation-states. Powered by the industrial and digital revolutions that came before it, this age gave birth to a twisted economic revolution, a battlefield revolution. It created a new world without substance. In this new world, there were no ideologies, no principles, no ideals, not even the thing she treasured most, loyalty. There was only the war economy. It was a colossal error in judgment, one Zero couldn't possibly have foreseen.
Holy shit. That was a lot to take.
With the American system in a state of collapse, the Patriot society has reverted to a blank slate. This man was the source of it all. And he doesn't even realize it. He's completely unaware of the fact that he led the world to the brink of ruin. Even with so much bad blood between us, it's funny. Now that I'm actually face to face with him again, the hatred is gone. All I feel is a deep sense of longing and pity. Did Zero really hate me? Or did he fear me? It's too late to ask him now. The original members, Paramedic, Sigint, Eva, Ocelot, they've all passed on. Only Zero is left. Everything has its beginning, but it doesn't start at one. It starts long before that, in chaos. The world is born from zero. The moment zero becomes one is the moment the world springs to life. One becomes two, two becomes 10. 10 becomes 100. Taking it all back to one solves nothing. So long as zero remains, one will eventually grow to 100 again. And so, our goal was to erase Zero. Even the mighty Patriots began with a single man. That one man's desires grew huge, bloated, absorbed technology, began to manipulate the economy. We realized too late that we had created a beast. We had helped turn Zero into 100. His sin was ours. And for that reason, I'm taking it upon myself to send Zero back to nothing.
You going back to Zero as well?
You erased me 2 times before. Today will mark the 3rd.
Well, Phantom Pain says otherwise.
The fox die Zero planted in you. It's already begun eating away at my body. Truth is, the fox die in you is what killed Eva and Ocelot.
What are you talking about?
Naomi. She told me everything.
What's wrong?
They did it again. They used you to kill me. The Patriots. No, they're proxies. In order to bury us. They did it again. In the end, they're no more than a program. All they can do is repeat the same pattern over and over again. Do me a favor, will you? Take me over to her. There's one more thing Naomi wanted me to tell you. About the old fox dye in your body. The one that mutated. The new fox dye inside you continues to multiply. At the same time, it is preventing the old mutated fox dye from reproducing. The new fox dye is uprooting the old. Naomi confirmed it in her follow-up. The mutants are receding. Before long, they'll be gone entirely.
Does that mean the mutant strain won't cause an epidemic?
It will only live as long as you do. But even then, the process will just repeat itself. One day, the new fox dye too will start to mutate and become a new threat. That is, if you manage to live that long.
Am I going to die?
Everyone dies. You can't stop it. You can't run away from it. Let me tell you something. Don't waste the life you have left fighting. I never thought of you as a son. But I've always respected you as a soldier and as a man. If you'd been in my place back then, maybe you wouldn't have made the same mistakes that I did. Ever since the day I killed the boss with my own hands, I was already dead.
It's a good line.
It's about respecting the will of others and believing in your own. Isn't that what you fought for? At last, I understand the meaning behind what you did. At last, I understand the truth behind your courage. It's almost time for me to go. And with me, the last ember of this fruitless war dies out. And at last, those old evils will be gone. Once the source of evil returns to zero, a new one, a new future will be born. That new world is yours to live in, not as a snake, but as a man. Know this. Zero and I, liquid and solidus, we all fought a long, bloody war for our liberty. We fought to free ourselves from nations and systems and norms and ages. But no matter how hard we tried, the only liberty we found was on the inside, trapped within those limits. The boss and I may have chosen different paths, but in the end, we were both trapped inside the same cage. Liberty. But you have been given freedom. Freedom to be outside. You are nobody's tool now. No one's toy. You are no longer a prisoner of fate. You are no longer a seed of war. It's time for you to see the outside world with your own eyes. Your body and your soul are your own. Forget about us. Live for yourself. Snake. No. The world would be better off without snakes. This is good, isn't it?
That was a good fucking ending between him and Snake. I love that shit till this day, man. Fucking good emotion, man. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Metal Gear Solid 4. That will be the end of the series of what I'm playing for Beats and Geeks Gaming here. Hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. It was fun. I don't know what the next gameplay will be, and who knows when this video will come out, because we're in September 15th. Yeah, September 15th. I have no idea when this finale is going to come out. Probably in either November, maybe late October. I have no idea. Check out the links in the description. If you guys like the music that you've been hearing for the intro and outros, the music was produced by myself and AOD. You guys can check out our links and support our music. If you guys need music for your channels, we're more than welcome to fucking work with you guys. If you guys got a video game soundtrack, movie soundtrack, hit up AOD. He's ready to fucking do that shit. He's ready to help you out with that. If you're serious about your business, shoot him an email or message him on Instagram, whatever. His email will be attached to all his stuff on Instagram. Any artists listening, I got music available, link in the description. You guys can lease some beats over there.
Snake, wait up. You forgot these.
These nuts.
No thanks. I'm quitting.
Snake,
These things will kill you.
where will you go? Our fight is finished. There's nothing left for us to do.
No. There's one thing I still have to do. I have to see this age off. See what the future brings.
Sounds good to me. I'll go with you.
Otacon, I'm gonna be dead soon. You don't have to come.
You said it yourself, Snake. There's nothing inside you can pass on to the next generation. No genes, no memes. You're man-made. You're a beast.
I know.
Thanks, Dick.
A blue rose. There won't be any happy Beauty and the Beast ending for me. What little time I have left will be spent living as a beast. A shadow of the inside. Of the old age.
Exactly. That's why you need me. As a witness.
A witness.
Yeah. Someone on the outside to bear witness to your final days. Someone to pass on your story. Not that I'm the only witness. But I'll remember everything you were. And stick with you to the end.
Otacon.
Besides, You wouldn't let me suffer Sonny's eggs alone, would you?
Come quick! They're ready! They look yummy! Sort of like the sun. It's rising again.
Zero continues, baby. 6 alert phases, don't give a fuck. I killed 284 people? Damn, did I? Oh, fuck, I guess. 0 recovery items. Yeah, I didn't need no fucking rations or medicine, none of that shit. Picked up 70 weapons, flashback watch. Damn, I watched 401? God damn. Damn, son, where'd you find that? Why'd you find this? One thing I actually do want to mention, there was a lot of backlash when this game was coming out, when it was kind of hinting that Hideo was gonna, all right, Snake's done. Like the ending, the original ending when people found out was, I think Otacon and Snake turned themselves in, and then the game ends like that, I guess you would say, or something, or maybe they get a death penalty, who knows. I forgot how it went down, but when fans found that out, everyone lost their fucking shit. All the weirdo fans, I guess you would say. I mean, all right, let me not say weirdo, but there was some of them that just like, yo, you need to relax a little bit. Like, I'm a fan too, but I was not offended by that. Or maybe just the type of person that I am, and I'm not too fond of happy endings. You know, I'm more of a, you know, emotional, more of a like a serious, like realistic type of ending, I guess. Like, I'm not saying I don't hate all happy endings, and like obviously in like Disney movies, yeah, of course, it's fine enjoying those happy moments, and it doesn't help that I always root for the villains. What's a movie that I like that's a happy ending? Like War Games, for example. For those that have seen War Games, as much as I wanted the fucking computer to create havoc and shit, but I'm happy that the fucking main characters were like able to stop it and stop the game, quote unquote, the game. But yeah, like stuff like that. It's probably a poor example, but you guys know what I mean. But yeah, I don't mind it, but for serious movies and serious themes, like this game being serious and being cool, involving military shit and all that, whatever else you could throw in this game, you know, I'm not fond of the fucking happiness shit. So if it were up to me and I didn't give a fuck about anything, and Hideo and the rest of like the whole team, they received death threats, man, because of that fucking ending. They're like, don't do this to Solid Snake. I'm like, yo, you guys gotta I don't know, man. Those are the ones that I can't be cool with, man. The ones that send in death threats, and you're like, geez, dude, like, relax. This is. But anyway, back to the fucking ending. You know, when fans went a little bit berserk. In my opinion, especially when the trailers first came out, like the next follow-up E3 trailer, you see Snake, and it looked like he was still in the Middle East, and he was still in his octo camo, and his face is burnt up, and you know the gunshots are in the background. He pulls the gun and puts the gun in his mouth, and of course it blacks out and you hear the gun being pulled, the trigger being pulled. I kind of wanted that to happen, honestly. I wish after the whole conversation with Big Boss, you know, or whatever, like, I kind of wish the trigger was pulled. I kind of wanted to see that ending, like let's Snake being real about it, I guess, and just like, all right, I'm done with this. Instead of the whole like, oh, let me live my life that I have left and just enjoy it, whatever. I don't know. That's just me, man. I would have been cool if that ending was given to us, or given to me, I guess, where Snake pulled the trigger and that was it. Because I would have felt that. I would have felt that emotion. I'm like, fuck, man, that shit is sad. Because like, I want to feel that emotion. I want to fucking feel happy with this fucking game sometimes. I don't know. Like, yeah, I was happy that the Patriots were done. That shit is over with. No one's in control anymore. And people are finally willing to have their own will, their own ideas, can think for themselves and all that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm weird with that. I wish they pulled the trigger. I wish I would have been fine with that ending. I would have done it myself. Like, fuck that. Let's do this ending. And then Otacon, you know, buries Snake, like put him in a coffin and all that shit. That would have been the ending for me. Like, all right, Snake, Otacon visits Snake's grave and saluting him and saying final words as a goodbye. But whatever. That's my ending though, but whatever. So I'm gonna end this right here. Hope you guys had a good time. Let us know what we should play next. I'm trying to figure out. I might have to hit up my brother and pick up some games and play it on the PS3 and find out what the next game will be. I don't even know, man. But let us know what you guys want to play in the game or want us to play next. I'm outie, folks. Go watch the videos on YouTube for the continuation of the story. And leave in the comments below, man. There's some things that any hardcore Metal Gear fan that knows the story to the T and understands, whatever I asked before in these videos, leave a comment so it answers my question, because there's certain things I still don't understand. But yeah, I'm outie. See you, folks. Peace.